Good morning, Year 4. Welcome to your Tuesday's maths lesson. So today we are going to begin to use the bus stop method. This is a brand new method that will serve you through your whole life of mathematical adventures. So it's very important that we get this right and you don't cut any corners, okay? Right, to begin with, I want you to pause the video and do the super mover video and have a go at counting up in sevens. Off you go. Okay, well done. Hopefully you got all your parents involved in your super movers dancing. Right, what I want you to do now is to answer part 1 of your sheet, where you are using your 7 times tables that you have just practiced. Off you go. Okay, great. Now we are going to have a go at this question to warm our brains up. So this says, a small bag of sweets contains 15 sweets. A large bag of sweets contains 7 times as many as the small bag. Max buys 8 bags of each. How many sweets does he buy in total? So pause the video, have a go at it. Off you go. Okay, welcome back. Now that was quite tricky, quite a few steps in there. So let's have a go at it together. So a small bag of sweets contains 15 sweets. A large bag of sweets contains 7 times as many as the small bag. So let's work out how many is in the big bag. Okay, so we are going to do 15 multiplied by 7. So you're going to find this method quite familiar because we did it all of last week. Right, so 7 times 5 equals 35. Okay, and 7 times, can you see what it's going to be? 7 times 10 equals 70. So that is really going to be a very big bag of sweets. Let's add it up. So we've got 5 and then 7 add 3, number bonds, it's 10. So that's going to be 105 sweets in a large bag. Blimey, let's hope you brush your teeth afterwards. So let's write at the top. Small is 15, large is it 105? Let's just double check. Yes, 105. Okay, let's read it again. So, a small bag of sweets contains 15, a large bag of sweets contains 7 times as many, we know that's 105. Max buys 8 bags of each. How many sweets does he buy in total? Great, so what we need to do now is 15 times 8. We can do that. Rub that out. Okay, same method again. 15 times 8. Okay, so let's pop in here. We're going to do 8 times 5 first. That is 40. And then we're going to do 8 times 10, which is 80. Okay, 0 add 0 is 0. And 8 add 4 is 12. So, right, 120. Let's keep that in our heads. Let's write it up here. We are going to need that again in a moment. Rub these out. Obviously, at home, do not rub your workings out if it's on a lovely bit of paper. Workings out are very important. Now we need to do 105 times 8. Okay, 105 multiplied by 8. Okay, so we need to do 8 times 5, which is 40. And then we need to do 8 times 100, which is 800. So that added up is going to be 840. Right, but we need to know how many he's bought in total. So what we are going to have to do is add up 120 and 840. So let's do that now, lovelies. Right, so 840. Add on 120, 0, 6, 9. So, wow, that is a lot of sweets. 960 sweets we have in total. That is an awful lot. Let's hope they are expecting some trick-or-treaters and they're going to share those treats. Who knows? Okay, so next we're going to change our hats from multiplication and think about division. What is division? Have a think. So division is essentially sharing, okay? if I had 6 sweets and I divided them by 3, I'd be sharing them with 3 different groups, okay? So when we divide, numbers get smaller because they're sharing, they're being spread out. Okay, so we're going to have a look at our multiplication square now, okay? And we are going to have a look at how we can use this to divide. So using the wonders of technology, hopefully we can get the visualizer to work. Okay, as if by magic, the visualizer is now working. So let's have a look at how we can use this to divide. So we all know how to use these to multiply. So if we did 5 times 5, we would use our fingers and meet in the middle, and we would find the answer is 25. What about if we were going to do 8 divided by 24? What I would need to do is go along the top, find 8. Now this time, slightly differently, you scroll down until you hit 24. Oh, can you see it? And now you scroll along to the other side and find the answer. So the answer to 24 divided by 8 would be 3. Okay, let's do another one. This time we're going to do 30 divided by 6, okay? So go along the top until you find 6. Scroll down until you hit 30. Lovely. I found it, now go across the other side. So 30 divided by 6 is going to be 5. Okay, let's do one more just for luck. So these multiplication grids are saved in today's folder, so you should be able to access that. Let's do a really tricky one. Let's do 63 divided by 7. Okay, so go across the top till you find 7. Shout if you see it. There it is. Okay, now go down till we find 63. Oh, there it is, and scroll across. There it is, number 9. So 63 divided by 7 is 9. Okay, so what I would like you to do now, lovelies, is have a go at part 2 of your sheet, and you can use your multiplication grid that's in the folder to help you with that. There you go. Okay, so let's go through what it says on the side. So we've got 99 divided by 9. Okay, some of you might be able to do that in your head. That is irrelevant today because we are using the bus stop method to help us. Okay, so how many times does 9 go into 9? So essentially here we have our bus stop. Can you see it? Okay, this is the number that we are dividing by 9. Okay, and this is what we are going to divide into, 99. Okay, so what we need to do, can you see these loops here? Have a look at the first loop. So this is different to everything else. So everything else, you usually start on the right and work your way inwards, but this way we're going to start on the left. Okay, so 9. How many times does 9 go into 9? So if I have 9 sweets, that is the same as 9. There's one lot of 9 there. Okay, so above the bus stop, you pop in a 1. Okay, now we're going to move across. Okay, oh, just by coincidence, we've got 9 again. Okay, so how many times does 9 go into 9? Once. Okay, so the answer to 99 divided by 9 is going to be 11. Okay, perfect. Right. This one is a little bit trickier. We're still on our 9s. Okay, so first of all, we're going to draw our loop here. Now, can you fit 9 into 1? So if you hold up one finger, can you fit 9 fingers into that 1? No, you can't. Okay, and that's where this is going to get a little bit tricky. So what you need to do now is ignore that and draw a loop round the first 2 numbers, okay? So now I've got 12. Now how many times does 9 fit into 12? If you're stuck, let me help you here. Okay, so let's draw 12 little dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Draw a loop around any multiples of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, okay? So there's one chunk of 9, And can you see how many there are left over? There's 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pop that 3 here. Okay, so I've moved it over into the next column. Now I've got 36. Okay, now if you want to, another way to do this is to use your multiplication square to help you find out what 36 divided by 9 is. So let's do that together. So find 9, scroll down to 36, there it is, and scroll all the way across. So there must be 4 9s in 36, so keep that in your heads. Ta-da! Right, so that number we needed was 4. Okay, there we go. So 126 divided by 9 is 14. Okay, hopefully you're all hanging with me. Okay, this time we are doing 96 divided by 6. Okay, so 6 is the number that we are dividing by, and this is our whole original number. Hopefully you can see that there. Okay, so let's get rid of those. Let's have a look at our first loop. So eventually we won't need the loops, but I find the loops helpful, so we're going to stick with it. Okay, so let's draw 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, how many 6s can we fit into that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's 1. Can we fit any more? No. So we've got 1 lot of 6. And how many have we got left over? We've got 3. So that 3 is now going to be drawn here. And you've got 36. Now, hopefully, you'll all be able to tell me that 36 divided by 6 is 6. But if you're not sure, use your multiplication grid to help you, okay? That's what it's there for. So today we're worried about the method, not so much your times table knowledge. Okay, right. Haha. Let's have a go at this one together then. So we've got a 1. Right, there's 1 dash. Can you fit 4 into that one? No, you can't. Okay, so you need to go for 10. Okay, so let's draw 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many chunks of 4 can we take out? 1, 2. Can you do any more? No. Okay, there's 2. And how many have I got left over? I've got 2. So let's pop that here. Right, now I've got 20. Now, does the number 4 go into 20? You can use your multiplication grid to help you. You can count up in 4s. But the answer is 5. There we go. So 100 divided by 4 equals 25. Lovely. Right, now what I want you to do is have a go at part 3 of your sheet. And then use the answer sheet and make sure that you got them all right, okay? Now this is quite tricky today. If you need to, have a look on BBC Bitesize, see if there's any videos that can help you there, or re-watch this video as many times as you need to, okay? Good luck, see you tomorrow.